Hi YouTube, this is my weekly wax review for the week ending the 10th of November, and what you see burning merrily away in front of you is my new brandied pear candle from White Barn, or Slatkin & Co, Bath and Body Works. I'm really pleased and a bit surprised by this candle. I just got it yesterday. I had looked for it in New York the other week because I'd seen it was part of the autumn range, but I didn't manage to find one, and so I didn't get one. I had looked at a couple of reviews before I went because I thought it was possibly a fragrance that I would really like, because I quite like fruity candles, and I certainly like some of the alcoholic ones. And I'd read certainly one review by Little Balladeer, who does great reviews on YouTube, where she was very positive about this fragrance. But what's completely blown me away and surprised me is that it doesn't really smell, certainly when you burn it, anything like I expected. When it arrived yesterday and I gave it a sniff cold, as it were, I really liked it, and I could definitely smell the pear and a sort of caramelly, alcohol-y fragrance. But when I actually lit it up and started burning it, I have to say I can't smell pear really at all. What this candle seems to me to be an absolute ringer for is the previous oatmeal raisin cookie, which I think I've already talked about in one of these videos, basically saying I was quite surprised they hadn't brought that back this year from last year, because it was one of my favourite Slatkin fragrances. It generally burnt really well. I've had about two or three of them in different sizes, and I was really disappointed that it hadn't been brought back, because I've just got really now the one 3-wick of them in reserve, which I haven't burnt, and a couple of the little minis. But this brandied pear seems to me just to be a complete repackaging of that raisin oatmeal cookie, exactly the same. So what I'm really smelling is a burned caramel with a fruity overtone, which, you know, I guess could pass for pear, but really to me is far more reminiscent of raisin. It's just got that sharpness, that sweet sharpness, if that can make any sense at all, rather than the slightly more mellow sweetness that I think of as being pear fragrance. So I'm really pleased with this candle, and I'm going to try and order another one, because as you can see, as well as the delicious fragrance, it's a really good burn. The flames are doing really well. These are excellent wicks that keep the flame dancing really high above the wax. It does mean you have to be, you know, keep a careful watch on the candle, because the flames really kind of go, but you get an excellent deep wax pool quite quickly that throws the fragrance all over the house. So it's a candle I'm really pleased with, although it's not the smell I expected. Instead, it's a recreation of a smell that I really missed in this year's range and thought they got rid of. So that's quite interesting, isn't it, really? Anyway, I'm going to order another of those if I can. That's the brandied pear. I've also been burning my pumpkin patch from last year that I have in a 3-wick, and I started burning that before I went away. Got about halfway through, and there's still quite a lot of that to burn. It's a lovely fragrance again that I'm sorry they haven't, although they've brought out lots of pumpkin fragrances, they haven't kept that one, but it may be they've just kind of rechristened something else and kept that fragrance this year. Anyway, that's my last one of those, and although I like the fragrance, it's not burning brilliantly now. We're about halfway down the the wicks tend to get a bit drowned. So it's burning slowly, but that's going along. I burned or half burned a Yankee votive called Christmas at the Beach that I took out the other night, and I just fancied burning that, so I put it in one of my holders, and you can see that's burning. I have to say, when I sniff it cold, I can just about get a little bit of sort of coconutty fruitiness, pineapple, coconut, generic. So that's not, I'm saying generic. I quite like coconut and pineapple as a fragrance, but it's very, very faint in this votive when it's cold, and when I actually burn the thing, you can't smell anything at all, really, which is a shame. I'm finding this increasingly with Yankee candles, particularly in smaller sizes. They're just not, very good fragrance that I can tell, which is a shame because they're quite expensive. And then I also started and made quite a lot of progress with one of the aromatherapy from Bath & Body Works. This is lavender and vanilla. Oh, sorry, black candle at the camera out there. I really, really like this fragrance. Very nice, lavender vanilla. It's very, very restful, a really pleasant aroma to have, not too in your face, but very distinct. And there's a reasonable throw from this size candle, which isn't my favourite size, but it's okay for a bedroom, which is where I'm burning it. The wick's got itself in a bit of a mess, so I need to do something about that and trim it before I burn it again, but it is burning down fairly evenly. I'm about halfway through that with a few nights good burn there. So basically that's what I've been burning this week. Very, very happy with my brandied pear. Need to get along with the pumpkin because we've only got a couple of weeks really before definitely the holiday candles come out and we start thinking about Christmas. I'm already, because my Christmas candles are in the kind of topmost of the storage boxes I keep them in. I'm definitely kind of getting a whiff just from the box of the lovely Christmas smells that I'm looking forward to. But still enjoying these autumn ones at the moment. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Oh, and if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up, just so that I know there's some, or a thumbs down if you don't like it. The great thing would be to know if there's any reaction at all out there. Thanks for watching. Bye.